Yeah.
Hey!
Like it.
You and me, you and me, you.
And we're there. Hey,
Cheers.
cheers. Welcome.
Welcome back to Wish We Were Traveling. Edouard. Rum Talk with Ray. Rum Talk with Ray.
Hey,
I learned from the last Rum Talk to have a side drink.
always have a side drink.
And I have a side shot as well.
Very important.
We don't have
Cheers,
that bottle to even show you, so
You're not worth the
cock tease.
later on.
Tease.
It'll be good. Promise.
We'll show you at the very end. At the end, stick around to the end. I'll show you what rum we're drinking. It's like $1,000 a bottle or something kind of rum.
It's not cheap. It's good. It's not that expensive. It's good.
It's not that expensive, but it's good. It's really good. Today we're going to try a few different rums, not in any particular order.
Hazel 63.
Hazel 63.
Very nice. So, side story.
Side story.
My cousin actually came through town
Yeah.
and dropped this off for me. This is a really nice sipping rum, by the way.
A good sipping rum.
It is. Which I think at this point, that's probably what we're going to be doing tonight, right? Just sipping.
Yeah. Yes, we're just sipping.
This isn't a
We
mixing
don't have time
episode.
for mixing tonight, no.
No one ain't time for
This
that
is just
shit.
straight up sipping. Sipping and swilling. Sipping and swilling with Ray. In fact, let's just get into it. Let's try the
Let's
first
hit it.
one.
That's it.
Never mind the lineup. You'll see the lineup when it happens. It's going to be this one.
It's all about
and
it.
in no other particular order, that one. And then when we get around to it, it'll be
Not that one.
not that one because I'm a slob. I make a mess. Good thing we put a blanket, absorbent pad down.
And a homeless towel. It's fine.
And then we'll finish up spilling some of this as well.
Wait.
Hopefully not. We'll be spilling it down my gullet.
Don't forget
Oh,
this
we got one more. Ray, show it to the camera.
That guy.
I mean, don't
Notice-
just sit here and look pretty. Don't just sit here and look pretty.
It kind of
Earn
has
your keep.
If you notice, it kind of has Peronis. It kind of has that little
It's
curl
got
to
a
the
little,
left.
yeah. Is that what it's I thought it was priapism or something. We have
Whatever.
Peronis.
And it's that one as well.
Oh my god! And I'm spilling
how much,
liquor. So
how
let's
much
get
time do we
started.
have? Because there's that one other.
I took it out.
Did you?
That's this one. I took it out of the
Snap.
bottle because it didn't seem fair that it was in its own container.
That explains
when
why
all
they
these other
recognize the
bottles were
bottle.
naked. All the other bottles were naked.
Okay.
Which
So,
would you like to start with?
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it.
Let's go with the Zafra.
All right.
Zafra. So
First rum
this
of the evening.
one-
We're just gonna taste this.
This is a 21-year age in bourbon cask
21
Very
years
tasty.
bourbon cask.
from Panama.
Panama. Thank you.
From
Proof.
Panama.
What's the proof?
The proof, I believe it's there. It doesn't need to be proofed.
Ah.
40%. With that,
And warning, I have a side shot
Yeah.
and a side drink, so I could be skewed.
so it's funny because that is a very nice rum. So now, like literally, it's the bar.
Yeah, the bar's high.
I've always been told go ugly early.
Go ugly, go early.
Don't start.
Kids, you know what that means?
Yeah, you will.
I'll show you a diagram later.
We'll show them later.
I have a Venn diagram. I'll show you.
That's a different video.
Pie chart.
All right.
Ooh.
So here we are. Notice, good rums come with corks,
Good rums come with corks.
and if it doesn't, put one in it.
Put one in.
No
it.
one will know the
Cork
difference.
it up.
Cork it.
Cork it. She's a cork. Cork it up.
So
Refresh
we
me.
are.
This is the Zafra.
this is a Zafra 21
All
year
right.
master.
Cheers.
Reserve. Probably should have started with this one. Cheers.
Whatever you want.
Smells.
I
like
smell it, which is good because
Smell the
ever
vanilla.
since I had the unknown virus, I can't smell shit. Well, I can smell shit, but I can't smell
But
anything
no-
else. But there's
nothing
not
else.
much else I can't smell. Ooh.
Mhm.
I like this.
That tickles you in a secret place, doesn't it?
That tickles me in a special place. Wow. Wow.
It's caramely.
Wow. It's
It's
caramely.
sweet.
It's sweet. It's smooth. It's a little smoky, a little woody.
A little woody, but not like in an uncomfortable woody way.
No, I
like-
hate uncomfortable woodies.
It's not like being called that to do a math problem in
Oh.
7th grade. Uncomfortable.
With the nuns
woody
ready to
kind of
with the nuns
way.
ready to beat you.
Yeah. Well, with their ruler, they could smack that shit right down, and that takes it away.
The nuns beating you up.
I've been fortunate to never do that, but
yeah, you haven't lived until you've had a yardstick broken across your back.
Across your penis.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other stuff. That cost extra. Well, but tune into our OnlyFans and you can see it happen.
It's all about what religion you're good with.
But Ray is volunteering. Ray is volunteering to have a yardstick broken across his penis, and
I don't remember signing that.
I'm willing to watch.
I don't remember signing
for free.
That on the disclosure. But
I signed you up. I signed you up, bro. I'm really good at signing your signature.
Was it a digital signature? Was that what it was? Mm. Yeah, very tasty, isn't it? So, it's got a beautiful nose.
Oh. It is very smooth. I like this rum.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Zafra? Let's see the Zafra.
Like I said, we probably shouldn't have started with this one.
21-year reserve. God damn it. It better be fucking good. Excuse my language. My bad.
So, backstory on this.
I'm trying to behave because whatever.
Yeah. There might be kids.
Because whatever.
Or may not.
Zafra.
Backstory on this.
We'll keep it in front while we're drinking it.
One of my good friends.
And then put it aside. That way we are highlighting it. That want to make sure we're highlighting it.
I like it. I like it.
Cheers. Cheers to us, right?
Cheers
to us. Cheers to you. We are not going to play a Wizard Gets It game tonight, but join me for a game of Wizard Gets It soon.
There's other nights.
There'll be other nights.
I was going to say, funny story about these bottles. Some of these bottles.
It's a funny story.
Not all these. Maybe like two of these, but I drank the other ones.
You smuggled them through customs in your colon?
A buddy of mine, actually, they grouped up for my 50-somethingth birthday.
Which now, you're only 42. How could that be?
Sleight of hand.
Preemptive.
So they actually went over and bought me, I want to say 6 different bottles that aged up to my age of birthday.
Oh.
And hit me up with all it literally brought a tear to my eye. It was one of the most beautiful things.
Sweet.
Hint, hint.
I wasn't involved if you're hinting for your next birthday present.
Actually did.
Whatever. Listen, bro, I'm 153 in dog years. And when you want to buy me my dog years in booze,
rum.
my dog years in rum, please do. Because I identify more as a dog than anything else.
I thought that was a super cool thing.
That's a cool
right?
Yeah,
it's like
a theme.
It's like a theme.
It's a good theme. Yeah, it's a good theme. Cheers to a good theme.
Cheers to it.
Cheers to a good theme, everybody.
So keep that in mind. You have someone you love, they like rum, hit them up with that.
Or whiskey or
Very
whatever.
Thoughtful. Yeah,
or whiskey, 12-year-old whiskey, 12-year-old whiskey, tequila, whatever. Yeah.
Not beer. Not so much. 12-year-old beer. I don't know. That's going to go that far.
You could try it.
Sure.
Number of beers. And then 57. Like if you're 57, you should give them 57 maybe
beers.
57 different beers.
You could sing
just 57 different beers.
57 beers on the wall.
That's a hell of a present.
Take one down.
Pass it around.
Pass it around. 56 beers on the wall. That would be a hell of a night.
You're good at this math thing.
I'm just saying.
I get lost with math. I get lost in the math. You know, I'm only going to go out till 10 and have 2, and then the next thing you know, I'm out till 2 and I had 10, and I forget. The whole math thing doesn't work out right.
In the end.
Mathing's hard.
It is hard.
I kind of have a fucked up voice because I was yelling yesterday at this music thing, and I was...
Why were you yelling at a music thing?
Because I had to talk over the music to talk to this chick.
Oh, well, that works. But then... Yeah, so literally the whole night, you spent the whole night yelling at her.
I feel like I did.
Was that her kink?
Not all night.
Are you sure?
Not all night. It was I left, it was still daylight. So let's put it that way. I left, it was still... You know how weird it is to go somewhere?
Yeah.
And then party for a couple hours and walk out and be like, it's still daylight. What am I doing?
I went to a buddy of ours, mutual friends. Well, he's still us. You know what that means. I went to a buddy of mine's
pineapple
bachelor party in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
And it was one of those things where you go into the place at 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, a strip club?
And it was starting to get dark.
Well, the land of the midnight sun.
We left at maybe, 3 hours, 4 hours later, and it felt like it was noon. The sun was up at like at noon. Yep. There's nothing to sober you up quicker than to leave a place after been drinking for 3 hours.
I tell you.
At noon. It just puts a total spin on your world.
Bro, I've left an island party or two and had to go to work the next day, and I was still dripping, allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, probably not, but most likely.
something was going on. It was hard to make pizza all day. I'll tell you what. It was hard to focus and stay concentrated.
How many of them were there?
There's too many.
Too many? How many did you make at a time?
I don't even know what you're talking about. There are too many.
It's a
too many voices, too many kaleidoscope of things going on. It's hard to focus. I just need to sit down and take a deep breath. But no, you gotta manage a restaurant.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Not fair.
Not fair.
Not fair.
So that's why I don't do that anymore.
That's enough about that.
That's enough about that.
That's all I have to say
That's enough about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Catchphrase and just rephrasing it. Sure. And that's enough about that.
Yeah.
And then try to fill in some other bullshit.
It's another story.
As long as you say whatever kind of nonsense you want to say, and then fight over. And that's enough about that.
It kicks in later.
It does. No, this was good. I like this. We may have to run this video in reverse because I like that.
We may have to drink this one again.
Mmm.
All right, so let's go.
Let's finish this one I've been working on. And then what's next? What's next, Ray? You choose.
All right, I'm going to flip switch.
Dealer's choice.
Which is probably going to be worse for it. Okay, because this is the one we probably should have started with. It's at the lower end, which I'm not trying to insult it. I'm just saying it's at the lower end. It's not
finish that before I rinse it? What's the one you just used?
That's the one I just used.
Okay, never mind.
It's not the retarded stepchild.
No. You can't say that anymore.
But they're siblings. Is all I'm saying. Because I don't necessarily want to drink a bad rum. I wouldn't even have a bad rum for you to drink because that's...
But we don't know until you try them. You don't know if it's a bad rum until you try it. That's why on Wish You Were Beer Traveling, when you sponsor me to buy a beer, I don't know if it's going to be any good. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I take all the risk. You just get to sit there and watch and decide if I like it, whether you'll like it or not.
You'll like it.
I mean, you wouldn't want to waste the $12 on a six-pack you don't like. Send it my way.
It's worse with rum.
Wish You Were Beer Traveling, Patreon, Wish You Were Beer Traveling, gmail.com, PayPal me.
Click the links.
Click, like, subscribe, comment.
Thank you.
Massage the algorithm.
Yeah.
Gotta massage that thing. Thank you.
So,
we're massaging. We're massaging.
Just so you know, though.
Just so you know.
These rums have been pre-sampled.
There's no echo here.
They've been pre-sampled.
Pre-sampled? Well, it's kind of obvious.
So I know.
He says these have been pre-sampled. I mean, come on. Jesus. Jiminy Jillikers, you think that's all you... At least, it's not like the on kids where they tried to water it down and hide. I think there's a lot of...
Is that no?
Well, no, but
you can bleep that out later.
I could bleep it out later. No, I can totally bleep it out later. But I feel like that's not enough of an identifier, really. That's like saying the Smith children.
I'm trying to think of a way to say it but not say it, where we would know.
Leah.
People who see. You could just say their name. That's a totally different way.
That's different. Yeah. But hopefully they're never gonna watch. Not that they're hopefully, but
what if
they're
watching
my videos.
What if their name was Star Wars?
Now, if their dad watched my videos, would he understood?
What if their names
I think it rings true just using the last name, bro. Smith, Jones, whatever. And they're all common names.
Just as an example.
Like my name's common name, and I'm not gonna say it.
It is very common. I
have most of the letters of common names.
I use that name
I have a lot of the letters
eight or nine times a night.
Every day.
Usually I use them in vain, but
there should be no other way.
Yeah.
There should be no other way.
Next.
Onward. Side drink.
This is 896 from Barbados. Aged 8 years.
I've been saying we need to get a pad and paper and take notes.
Do we?
And start putting a score on like different things. And I'm gonna say number one. That's a 9.5.
That's a good rum.
That's a solid rum.
I liked it.
The Zafra.
That rum, very drinkable on its own. Not even like mixable. Just literally rum
as is.
If you notice, we didn't even use ice, and that was very tasty.
Ice is overrated. Ice is overrated.
That's a totally different video.
Ask the Eskimos. Ice is overrated.
I have takes. I have strong takes on ice. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Different video.
That's what we call it. I think that's what we should call this. Really, drinking and just saying. Drinking and just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I like how as we go, the shot glasses get more full.
So what I love it.
We gotta mop that up.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand.
So what I love is I have it's a distinct rum collection, but
it does.
It's the fact that I get to work through this. And what's awesome about that, I can get more to replace them. It's like a never ending.
So did this come with a cork?
It did come with a cork.
It came with a cork.
Came with a cork.
So you know we like that.
Big on cork.
896 rum. That's the one we're drinking now. Came with a cork. 80 proof.
40.
40 proof.
40%.
40%. 80 proof.
80 proof. Yeah. Okay.
40%. 80 proof.
You good math.
Square bottle. Kind of sexy. The square bottle's unique. You could definitely knock somebody out with this fucking thing. I'll tell you what.
That's for
excuse
sure.
my French.
For sure. This one, not so much. But
Okay,
this is much more highfalutin. Someone you're drinking with this probably doesn't need. They would just. You could just hit them with
Well,
this.
we should talk about price points too. But I don't know. What's the price on that? Are these price point bottles, or are we just drinking rum to drink rum?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Figure it out yourself. Never mind. Nah, don't figure it out.
This one was
Google
a little
it.
heavier. This
Bing
one
it.
was
Actually,
cheaper.
don't Google it. Google is evil. Bing it. Quant. Use a different browser. But search it out yourself and find out whether it's worth the price point for you. We just drink the rum. I don't talk to you about what your wallet's good for. Use your credit card. Go in debt.
Credit card. What's it matter? Cheers.
Ooh, it's got a nose.
It's got a nice nose. This is rougher. Not
A little rougher, but
It's
still
not
smooth.
evil,
but
but
still
still
smooth.
smooth, yeah.
Still smooth, but a little rough. A little more rough.
yeah,
It's got a little.
a little afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's not even at the
a little
beginning.
Smack you in the ass.
It's not even at the beginning either. You notice because it's
Steady. It's
the
consistent.
follow-along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's
You
some
might want
that,
to call this rum daddy.
there's some that when you take the first sip, it slaps you in the face.
And I don't normally like that. Normally that costs extra, and that's not my thing.
Not in the way that you would pay extra for. That's what
Not
I'm
in a
saying.
way, yeah. Not so much as receiving. Maybe giving.
But it
I'm
is
a giver.
nice.
I'm a giver.
He is. Not personal experience.
I'll give you a slap in the face.
I've seen
I'll spit on you. You want me to spit on you? Fuck, let's do it.
I've seen videos.
I'll piss on you. You want to pee
Yeah,
on you? I'll do
he's-
it.
He's all about it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've never done it, but I'm willing.
Willing to try new things is what I'm hearing.
You know what I said. I'm good to go. I'm game.
Yeah. So
I like this, Ray. Cheers. Thank you.
cheers. So this is at a much lower price point, just so you know, of the Zafra. I don't know necessarily that I could drink this all night on ice. Maybe on ice. Maybe that's a different video. We try them all on ice. This is just raw dogging it
Raw dogging.
right from the bottle.
Raw dogging.
So
Raw dogging.
it's okay,
Raw dogging is okay.
but
But raw dogging, but is okay.
so that's the problem in comparing it with starting with that
Are you
one.
flipping people off, bro?
Oh, you know what?
Are you doing? Is this some Illuminati shit?
I had
Are you
a-
throwing symbols, bro?
one of my mom's uncles was an old merchant marine drunk dude. Loved him to death. If you're out there in the cyberspace, I love you. I know you're not because you're dead, but I still love you.
We would love you still.
But this
Then you
dude,
probably are watching if you're dead.
this dude would get drunk.
Try not to wiggle the table.
Oh,
You see how
sorry,
we do
it's-
that? I'm culprit
Alright,
too.
I'll stay off
It's
it.
probably supposed to be okay, but I may not have set.
I think it's pretty good anti-jitter. When I race
if I didn't set the high boost.
in the racing, you don't see anything in the car.
But I have set
That's
it,
very good.
and I think I should be in a boost. So let's not worry about it.
So
It just
he-
adds ambiance. Don't listen to me.
So this
Do all you want.
cousin or uncle of my mom's
Is
used
this
to get
like
drunk.
your mother's
and
brother's cousin, sister?
He would get drunk and he'd all be about, I love you more than you love me.
Oh.
But it was all the middle finger. The middle finger would stir the drink.
the
The middle finger would point. If he wanted a beer, he'd be like, hey, you.
Really?
Bring me a
really?
beer.
Well, like, but just wow,
It was all about the middle
Wow.
finger. All about the middle finger.
wow,
I loved him.
wow,
Loved him to death.
wow, to death.
To death. Well,
I
he's
like
dead
that
now.
phrase. I love you to death. I like that phrase.
He's
'cause
dead now. How
It's
can I
almost like
not?
I wish death upon you. I love you to death. motherfucker.
Well, it's
I
worse.
love you to death.
It's worse on people who are still alive. Once they're dead, that kind of means I love them right up until their death,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, if you're alive, I love you to death. I want you to be dead.
And that makes me feel like I love you to death means I might want to bring about your demise.
It does. But
I
what
feel
if,
like I would want to hasten it.
that's what I mean.
Love you to death, bro.
But what if they're already dead?
To death. I love that. I watch enough true crime to see people,
know.
but I love them to death. Oh, you love them to death.
So
Well, that's like
that,
smothering.
Is that almost an admittance of murder? If you love someone to death?
I can't speak. I never murdered anybody. Yet.
Allegedly.
But if somebody did get murdered, I don't know who'd help me bury the body. I don't know who would help me. Who would help me dispose of it? Allegedly.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I have a shovel.
I live near the swamp. I live in Florida, near the Glades.
Because you know, Florida life.
Cheers to Florida life.
Cheers to it.
Florida. What the gators don't get, the leeches will.
So from what I hear, though, you're not a real Floridian unless you chased an alligator with a dildo.
Oh, not a dildo, but an alligator with the dildo?
With a dildo. I'm not saying the alligator's wearing the dildo. I'm saying you have a dildo and you're chasing the alligator.
I have like a strap on and I'm chasing the alligator with my strap on?
That's where it gets ambiguous.
Ambiguous, okay.
That's where it gets ambiguous.
Because I can't really picture this happening.
Well, that's the problem.
Did you see that the guy recently walked into like a Circle K with an alligator?
No.
He went in and bought some beer with an alligator,
right.
You know.
Like over his shoulder? Or?
A little bit of both. He carried it around. He went into the beer cave. He had it hung up in his arm. He went and bought some beer. And then he got busted by the FWC, Florida Water Commission Control.
He must have been there for a long time.
And he's like, I don't remember a thing. I don't know where the gator came from. I don't know where I put it. I don't know.
Really?
And he was just a drunk redneck at the Circle K.
All right.
And I believe him, bro. He walked in there drunk with a gator, and I don't think he honestly remember the next day.
So many questions.
PBRs will do that.
So many questions.
Lots of questions.
Where the fuck did he get the gator?
I gotta find a link to this.
B.
Well, bro, when you live in the swamp, they're everywhere.
Put it in the link.
It was only the size of this table. It was only like the whole thing of that.
He'll find the link. He'll add it.
I'll try to find a link.
So here's the deal.
If I can steal the video or not.
Second, well, you put a link. It's not stolen.
No, but I don't know.
Second,
like,
okay.
I don't want to see from my video.
He had a video, or he had an alligator. You know how long? So even if you call the police has a 5 to 10 minute response time before they come to the Circle K.
It was the video that did it.
How long would
they caught him later?
The response time for wildlife?
No, they caught him later because of the video, and he probably was a local who they well could find.
They know.
And they're like, hey, there he is. That's him.
Here's another great
truck was probably in the camera.
Here's another great lessons learned. Don't be well known.
Don't be well known.
Ever.
Oh yeah. Better be infamous than famous.
Yes.
Innocuous.
Well, the whole idea is that
innocuous.
If that's the case, they're going to see you an alligator. Who's that? Oh, that's Alligator Bill. He's always got an alligator.
Well, luckily, when I was a kid, the nuns used to beat me. And I learned real quick to keep my head under the radar and let somebody else get beat instead of me.
Thanks.
I didn't mean like you specifically.
I feel triggered by the fact that you pointed at me.
You may have pointed at him, but he's asking for it. I'm just saying, I think he likes it.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, moving on. We got to keep this thing going because that's what we got to do.
We don't have all night. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we do.
I don't want my side drink to run out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to beat the heat. Try to beat the heat. That was 896. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little stinkier.
The other one was still the first. The Zafra was still.
And that was a 9 out of 10.
It's hard to say.
You're gonna give them both?
No, I said that was like a 9.5. I give that a 9.5. I'll give this an 8.7. I drink the shit out of that again with some ice.
I'd go 7. That was definitely a 9.
Whatever, man.
I'd go 7. Don't trust this fucker. Yeah, he's a big guy. You can't throw him.
Bottle. The one with the. It leans a little to the left.
Pure Peronis. So here's the deal.
Peronis.
This guy.
Look up Peronis. You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed.
Definitely check out the videos.
You want the images.
You'll see me. Want to see me again? Check it out.
From both angles.
From both angles.
In 3D.
I'm the one they modeled.
So this
in clay.
86 proof.
Oh, 86 proof.
It's, as you can tell,
she's a strong
it gives
one.
you just a little more with the curve. And it's from Barbados. He claims to be finest, by the way. Just
from Barbados, though. I like Barbados rum. I've had Blackstrap Barbados rum a couple times, or Barbados.
So what's nice
Easy
about
for me
it
to say Barbados. I like it though.
is
Let's see.
that it's sealed
Okay.
and it's got a wax
I'm
seal
gonna
on
give
the
him a
front.
whole. I'm gonna give him a whole little.
You do
Let's
it.
get right in there. We got this little Priapus. What's it called?
Peronis.
Peronis. We got a Peronis bottle. She's you know, I don't know. She's excited. She's a little excited. She's leaning to the left. A little tweaky. It's a little abnormal.
You might want to give it a spin that way you can see the full.
It's pretty abnormal. We're gonna give her a spin. And then, oh my God, it's so heavy because it's full. It's really cute bottle with the wax seal on front.
Yeah.
You know, because you're paying for the ambiance too, not just the rum. So I might as well like the way the bottle looks.
You know, it's extra that they
This one's not even open. This one's a virgin. Watch out, Ray handles the virgin.
With teeth. It's all about the teeth.
With firm.
Look how excited I was.
Whoa. I hope that got captured.
All over you.
I feel like it happened too fast. Mark that moment, and I go back
Slow
and try
motion
to
is what you
come
want.
back and try to find that. Oh, it's got a cork in it
It's got a
too.
cork.
Comes with a cork, kids.
Very important.
Even if it's a fake cork, it's still better than a screw top.
So what's kind of nice is, so there's actually like a thumb
I saw that.
impression for bottle grabbing, because you don't want these bottles to slide out of your hand. That's rookie move. You don't grab an expensive bottle of rum and then just have it fall on the floor. And you get to pour it with the Peronis up.
Yeah, of course. You make it. It's happy rum.
It is
It's not
happy
gonna be
rum.
flaccid rum. It's gonna be erectile. Oh wow.
Three
I like
quarter.
it. They get bigger every time, kids.
3/4
I don't
erect.
mind.
So are
3/4
we
shot.
there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel you're good at that. He's good at that. That's why I keep him around.
I'm not saying
He shot his top off.
I've been practicing it since I was 12, but I've been practicing since I was 12.
All right, this one once again. RL Seals. Seals.
Magic.
RL Seals. From where?
Bermuda?
Barbados. Barbados. I've never been to Barbados.
We should.
But we're gonna go soon and drink some rum there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next stop's definitely Jamaica, though.
A couple bucks.
Or
Send me a
Puerto
couple
Rico.
bucks. We're gonna go to Puerto Rico next.
Or both.
Maybe Jamaica. We'll see.
Ooh.
Hopefully both.
More golden.
Ooh, hot. That's got some bite.
Hot?
I got some bite right up front. That lets you know. That lets you know right up front there's alcohol in there.
It does.
Like, it's not as bad as rubbing alcohol because it's rum. It's delicious. It's delicious.
It has a bit more like a bourbon whiskey kind of bite. I don't know necessarily that I'd want this on rocks.
I'm glad that you poured the biggest shot of this thus far out of this.
For you, my friend, the biggest.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say with a mixer, this is probably pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's flavorful.
The straight is a little compared to what we've been drinking.
Watch the mixer video on this. I'm willing to bet
Oh,
it'll
watch
be
the
way
mixer
more.
video. We'll do a short on mixers soon.
Yeah, that'll be
Soon.
more entertaining.
Hold your breath. Pretty soon now.
Hold your
I swear
breath,
it's coming out.
guys.
I swear it's coming out. Just keep going, baby.
Yeah.
My shot glass says Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras.
Yeah, my parents just went to New Orleans.
Where are they now?
Vegas.
Vegas. Are they at the Sphere watching the fish shows?
Probably not.
Bro, that is some. Have you seen the Sphere in Las Vegas?
Seen yet.
Yeah, Fish is playing right there right now. And they're throwing some shit down that's just what I'm saying, it's tripping people out.
Oh yeah, great. So what am I?
All right, it's growing on me. First sip seemed a bit rough. Second sip I like a little bit better.
It's funny. I went reverse. The second sip,
Yeah,
harder,
really?
harder
Yeah,
reverse.
right?
But so, what are the acoustics in the Sphere? Are they actually good?
Apparently. They also do a smellosphere.
Smellosphere.
Right? So they
Does
inject
someone
smells.
fart
They
and you
inject
can
smells.
get that wafted across?
Vanilla, whatever they decide, ocean surf, whatever
Really?
they. Which honestly, it's probably some weird chemicals, and I'm not down with that. Like, is it organic vanilla flavor you're pumping through the air?
It's
or is
Vegas,
it just some
dude.
weird fucking smell? Yeah, bro.
It's Vegas.
I don't think so.
The hooker.
And it's just a matter till the Vegas vomitatorium and they're spreading vomit smells. I don't
It's
know.
Vegas. The hooker sweat isn't even organic.
Hooker sweat isn't even organic.
isn't even organic.
But it's a dry heat, so it evaporates
So it
quickly.
evaporates,
It
yeah.
evaporates off the silicone so quickly.
Which means that it's more concentrate in the bad way. all the good stuff.
Watch where you put your tongue on the Hood Vegas.
Keep this in
hooker
mind.
strippers
in
is what he's
Vegas.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind your manners.
As always, be respectful.
It is, be
I mean, just
respectful.
because they're strippers, they're people too. I like that. Dude, if I could shake my ass and get paid, I would. So I got some respect for strippers. I'm not saying that.
About 10 singles worth.
He knows me too well. Just saying. No, I got mad respect for strippers. To some degree. To a certain level. And then, yeah, whatever. I mean, you know, I wouldn't. Come on, I can't say bad things about strippers.
Cut.
God, we're gonna cut this out. Because I respect strippers. I respect the game, bro. I respect the game.
Single moms working
If
hard.
I could swing my dick around and get paid, I would.
Helicopter all night long.
All night long. He just gave me a great idea. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Totally different
We're
video.
gonna cut in. Wait till the end for the helicopter show. Wait till the end. Helicopter. Run a helicopter, that thing. Elephant trunk it around.
I won't be here for that. That'll be.
He'll be here.
There will be a full
It's gonna happen.
superstar.
It's gonna happen. He's gonna happen.
My helicopter days are over.
No, they're just started. They've just begun. We need to.
saying.
I want to. Need to form an octopus helicopter. I need to recruit you, Ray.
I don't
You
even-
and 6 other guys.
I don't even know
6 other people.
where to begin.
Helicopter. Octopus.
I would
penis.
want engineering drawings.
Oh, yeah, that'll
I
happen.
want
Well-
medical reports. I want.
Yeah, of course.
Is it safe?
The standards.
I want.
the standards.
I want OSHA to sign off on it.
OSHA's not signing off.
People will be wearing goggles, eye protection.
Definitely goggles. Definitely goggles. Some protection. Eye protection. You know, if you want that thing.
Corks.
You don't have to.
Everyone's got a cork. You don't know where that stuff goes.
Whew. All right, we'll work on that. That's a
All right. Work in progress.
Put a pin in that.
Put a cork in that.
Put a pin in that. We'll come back to it.
Put a cork in that.
That'd be a great
we'll
phrase.
Get back to
Put
it.
a pin in that. We'll come
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah.
I like that because then you get to say whatever the fuck you want. Like we should do this and do that.
Exactly.
That's a great idea. Put a pin in that. We'll come back to it.
Soon
We're gonna
enough.
have air balloons delivering beer to high rises. Put a pin in that. We'll come right back.
With drones.
With drones. With drones. Put a pin in that.
By the way, burning bike. That's my shot glass. You described yours.
Oh my God.
Burning bike.
That was my shot glass a shot or two ago.
Was it?
But we've been rinsing them out in the bucket. That's definitely clean.
It's sanitary. It's fine.
Oh, 100%.
Burning bike. Super cool.
Oh wait, that was mine.
The other burning bike. Because that would be weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
I've been sticking my tongue in this one all night. And you know we don't want that. Super cool. Like Burning Man, but with bike.
Don't look at me. Don't judge me.
Don't judge you. Too late.
Don't judge me.
Big fire, lots of drunks, bikers, good stuff.
Oh, burning bike was fun.
Was it?
They burned a big bike in effigy.
Yeah,
I mean, like telephone pole size, made bike 40 feet tall, 60 feet long,
yeah.
made out of wood, telephone poles,
Here's the question.
fences, and then they burned that thing.
So here's the question: in effigy of what?
In
Are
effigy.
they burning a biker
Of a
like
bike. No,
because
a
they're
bike.
angry about bikers?
Well, there was a passenger.
Because they are bikers. No, there was no passenger.
So it's just a bike.
Just a bike
Burning a bike
with a
in effigy.
dude on it.
And celebration.
Not an
Of a
effigy.
passing year. Well, effigy in the sense that it wasn't a real bike. Doesn't that just mean effigy means
I don't know. We'll have to figure out what
imitation of?
effigy means. I was
Once
always,
again, I don't have my camera on my
I
phone.
was always under the impression that when you burn something in effigy,
Which is caricature.
character, but
Right.
literally you're burning the person, not.
Well, yeah, I know that.
So
has
if they burned
perhaps-
the president in
perhaps
effigy,
political content. So
it's-
again,
it might be
all
a
right,
bad thing.
I guess I'm using the wrong words. Whatever. I know it was fun. They had the wheel of death.
Oh, dude in a motorcycle, fucking wheeling in a ball.
Wheel of
Balls
ball,
and
ball,
motorcycle, always a good combination.
Steel balls.
Big steel
Balls
balls,
and balls of steel.
balls of steel.
To ride that thing, you gotta have some balls of steel. So
Yeah.
kudos to that guy, because
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it. Dude, I'd hurt myself. No wonder you're getting all the chicks.
You couldn't
earned
even-
it. You earned it.
You couldn't even clack your balls together, is all I'm saying. Based on that wheel of
Well, at
death.
this age, they're gonna drag around behind
At
me,
this
so
age.
they're gonna get caught up in the cage.
This
I don't
age.
know.
They're clacking 24/7.
I need to. So
How you
let's
doing?
get on with the rum talk.
So
Let's get on with the rum talk, Ray.
So this one is sugarcane, full 5 years in the cask. So a lot of rums will like wash it back and forth. They'll be like, okay, a year in this and a year in that. This is 5 full years in oak casks. That's huge. Yeah, good for them.
Let's do it. Let's pour it. All this jibber jabber yapping,
And
all slapping his gums around. Let's pour this thing so I can try it already.
it claims to be very woody.
Ooh, it claims to be woody.
So you'll taste it in your mouth.
We all like a little woody in our mouth.
It'll be there.
Well, some do. It'll be there whether you want it or not.
You want or not, exactly.
Ooh.
So here we are. Notice also cork.
Cork bottle.
Cork.
Mm. Let's get on this before we run out of
We're running out of video. Cheers.
Before we overheat, we're gonna drink some more.
Not as much nose, in my
Oh,
opinion.
almost no nose. For me, no nose. Some front of the tongue, some back of the tongue,
Sweet.
some
Getting a lot of
sweetness,
sweetness.
definitely some sweetness, a lot of sweetness. Smooth. I say it's smooth. It's a little... Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Poltergeist. It might be haunted. I don't know.
It's an old house. It gets that.
It's okay.
So, neutral.
Neutral. I'm not
Forward.
saying vanilla-y, not
No.
saying a little woody, but not
wouldn't get
much.
that.
I actually kind of like it. I think it's a very smooth, very neutral kind
Now,
of
here's the
rum.
thing, though. It's only a 5-year-old rum,
It's for a 5-year-old.
so it hasn't had the time to mature. Honestly,
It is a mature 5-year-old.
it is a very mature 5-year-old.
Some of those other ones we had a lot more bite. Did this have? Are those aged as long? Right? Because I don't
Yes.
say because whatever it is.
This one was the hazel.
Hazel was
Was-
aged how long?
Great question.
I think that one. Obviously, we started with the 21-year-old rum.
Way
We're
better.
finishing up with 5-year-old rum. I like the 5-year-old rum just about as much as I like that 21-year-old rum.
Wow. See, I don't feel the same way, but I respect your wrong opinion.
That's good, I guess. Thanks, Ray.
This one interesting. Well,
I think smoothness-wise, this is very smooth. The other middle ones that we tried had a lot more heat to them, a lot more bite.
for a
This is
5-year-old rum,
smooth.
it's very
That's
smooth.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
Very smooth. I would buy that again. And probably as a price point, I'm going to tell you what, that's probably the winner of the evening.
Well, so the problem is, this bottle,
This is what we're drinking.
as a price point,
Price point wise,
it comes in a separate container.
that costs extra.
Plus extra, that's exactly right.
That's right. It came in a,
I would
came in a
guess
fancy
it
tin.
came in this.
That's like $10 more right there.
So I'm guessing this is probably more of the $30 to $40 price point based on the separate tin.
And it was 80 proof? Or 40 proof?
84, I want to say.
80, yep, 80%.
80
40% by volume, alcohol
proof.
by volume proof. I can't talk right, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
80 proof. I don't know. Based on price points this evening, they were all good.
They were all good. I, honestly, I'm going to go with the Zafra.
He
My
already
preference.
said it from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
He was
preferential.
predetermined. He was predetermined, but I'm going to say the Zafra, and this one was my number 1, number 2 rums of the evening.
Really?
I believe these two were delicious.
They
I
were.
liked them all, but those were my favorites.
Yeah.
Ray? How about you?
I would definitely agree. This was my favorite. If I had to go with a solid number 2,
Solid number 2.
I'm running towards the
2 Rays,
896.
1 cup.
896 for my number 2.
The only thing I don't like about that bottle is it's empty.
Well,
Otherwise, it had potential.
that's the downside.
That one was that had a lot of bite to it though. I had a lot of bite.
Did, but for
I
some
think that needed a
reason,
mixer. With the right mixer, that probably is delicious
for some reason,
on its own.
I don't want to rewind the video, but I'm pretty sure you called that a number 9.
I
Same
did.
as this
I
one.
did, but I like these better. No, I said this was a 9.7 and that was like a 9.2.
So what's
and then
that
when you
guy?
called me on it, I was like, oh, that's an 8.7.
So what's that
A
guy?
9.6.
9.6.
9.7, 9.6. 8.6. 8.79.
Get your fingers off my shot.
8.79321 non-repeating decimal. Non-repeating decimal.
It's good.
It's good. That's all you need to know.
I don't know. I don't know that I'd hit it that high. Because that's not the height. Actually, fuck it. I don't have to pick a number 2. Number 1. Bam, go for this one.
That's all you need to know.
Go for that one.
And that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wish you were here traveling. Drinking rum with Ray. Let's do it again.
We should. At least once.
Let's do it again.
Or 4 times.
Let's gangbang this motherfucker.
It's basically what we're doing, in all honesty, is we're running the train on some rum. Am I wrong? Because we literally just...
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh wait, what am I talking about?
Is it wrong? No, it's good.
It's
We
good.
legally purchased the rum.
Oh no, we're
They
good.
are
we're
of
good.
agreement age,
Everyone agreed.
and we ran the train on it.
2 favorites.
There you go.
All were good. All were good and well worth the money.
Rum is good.
Rum is good. Aw, I love you too.